Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on cleaning the front yard. So as we get things done around here, we tend to make messes, and today is the day that we're cleaning things up, and we're actually going to put some effort into the way the front yard looks, but not necessarily because we want it to look pretty, but because we don't want our dirt to keep washing away. So we're going to be cleaning up a lot of this stuff. You can already see that the log splitter and pile of logs is not there anymore. Alright, so I'm going to give you an idea. We have a water pipe right here, that green thing, wherever it is, there it is, that transfers water down through the driveway so that it doesn't wash out our driveway. We've been working on drainage for, I don't know, the whole year we've been here. And so we had it out here. We're going to have to dig that out just a little bit more. Michael had cleaned all of this stuff up over here, but he had pushed all that dirt into a pile, and then it was blocking our thing. So we're going to take the dirt from over there, and we've added some in front of this wall to make a flower bed, and then we're going to be working in front of this wall to make a flower bed also. We're also building the ground up here so that we can control the way the water runs, because as of right now, that corner where the wood meets the rock over there is kind of a low spot, and water that doesn't make it through our trench comes down and comes through the wall, like under the wall over there, and causes issues inside of camp. It's not super bad, so we're just going to take wood or dirt and pile up there so that the water runs a different direction. And we'll maybe follow that black pipe that is in the ground now. And Michael even finished off a trench through the yard yesterday, and it goes down through the garden and then goes into our trench that goes around the garden. So eventually we will have all of this figured out, but it's kind of a trial and error thing. But that's what we're working on today. And then Lily's got a special project that she's working on that she wants to tell you guys about too. So she's getting ready for that. Yeah, let's get to work. All right, Lily, tell the people what you're working on.
So I'm building a little playhouse for me and my friends because, well, my room's not big enough for all of my friends. It's like we're all in a little group, which we are, but still, it's like really crowded in there when there's a lot of people in there. So I'm building this so a couple people can play Candyland or something.
So she's building a playhouse for her and her friends.
It's gonna be really big.
Okay, all right. We even picked out a spot for it yesterday, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna let y'all hang out with Lily for a minute while I go help Amber pick some sticks out of the dirt over here.
I suggest you use a smaller hammer because you might smash your fingers if you use a bigger one. So use this one, a small one like this. It hurts a lot less when you hit yourself with a small one.
We wake up with the sunrise, no bus to catch the day. Learning in the backyard while we run and play. Mama's got the lessons, Dad's showing us the ropes. From reading in the morning to building dreams with hope. We're homeschool kids learning by the stars, growing up strong no matter where we are. Math in the kitchen, science in the creek, history in the stories Grandpa speaks. We're homeschool kids running wild and free. The world is our classroom, just wait and see. Every day's an adventure, from books to hands-on, learning how to fix a fence and sing a good old song. From the garden to the barn, there's always more to do. Life's a lesson every day, and we're learning it true. We're homeschool kids learning by the stars, growing up strong no matter where we are. Math in the kitchen, science in the creek, history in the stories Grandpa speaks. We're homeschool kids running wild and free. The world is our classroom, just wait and see. We to work, and we know how to play. Building with our hands, finding joy in every day. We don't need no walls, cause learning never ends. We've got each other and we've got our friends. We're homeschool kids, learning by the stars. Rolling up strong no matter where we are. Math in the kitchen, science in the creek. History in the stories Grandpa speaks. We're homeschool kids running wild and free. The world is our classroom, just wait and see. Yeah, yeah. We're homeschool kids learning day by day. Loving life and living it our way.
Well, y'all have been hanging out with Lilee. This is what we've been working on. I say we. Amber and I have helped a little bit. Michael tends to come along and take over our jobs, which I'm not complaining about. So,
he makes it look a lot easier than we do.
Yeah, he does. Except then he makes us feel like we haven't been productive because all we do is stand around and watch him. Anyway, so we have this bed right here. Let me kind of come out here a little bit. Now, if you don't remember, behind this plastic is another bottle wall that I am working on. That's why there's that ugly plastic hanging there. But there's not an eave at the top. Like on this side, there's an eave with the tarp. So this bottle wall did fine last year. Or like, I mean, we have not had any issues with this, any erosion or anything on this bottle wall over here. But it's because it's under an eave. This one over here, not only is there not an eave, but also this tree needs to be cut down. And we need to put a roof over it. Because there was water running down the inside of the trunk and, you know, got that wall wet, and it just, that wall had some issues with getting wet. I'm really glad I used the 1/2-inch hardware cloth on that, because otherwise it probably would have fallen apart over the winter. But I had, you know, I got creative. You'll just have to go back and watch the bottle wall that I started over here, and I'll finish it this summer. But I want to get a roof over this first before I put more work into that. There's some bottles that I'm going to have to replace, and because they got broken over the winter when we were moving firewood in and things. So I want to make sure that when I'm done with it, I'll do that last on the wall. That way, if something happens and some things get broken while we're working on the roof or working on other things over here, then I won't have to replace those bottles again, because I don't want to have to do that. So this will probably be a project that you're not going to see the finish of for at least a few more months. But we're hoping to get a roof over camp this summer. Anyway, so we've got this bed right here, and it just kind of comes out. Eventually, it'll kind of go down the side of the wall right here where these totes are. But we can't come off that wall very far, because of where we put the gate to the garden. We still need to have enough room to maneuver around and get the tractor through the gate. So this bed isn't finished yet, but it's a good start. It'll help divert water. And then this one over here is much larger, and it comes out from the edge of the rocks and goes around. And it runs kind of along where our pipe goes through the ground right here. We're going to put rocks along the front of it and make it look pretty. And then I don't know what we're going to plant in it. I need something that can grow good in the shade that goats don't eat. Yeah, that's what I need. But all right, let me get back to work. Because when we're done here, I'm going to have Michael lightly till up the front yard right here.
There you go, Jen. I made you a rock wall.
Oh, thanks. I'll check it out in just a second. But I'm going to have Michael till this up lightly and kind of level it out. And then we're going to spray, or we're going to broadcast clover seed here. And so it'll be like this whole part of the yard from, you know, where those propane tanks are, like down this way. You can kind of see that hump where the water line is. So on this side of it, all of that will hopefully be clover. Fingers crossed. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out.
I was kind of waiting to watch it come back and hit you in the face.
Yeah. Let's check out Amber's rock wall.
Put a lot of effort into it.
Ta-da!
It's done!
Yeah. It's so beautiful. I've never seen anything so wonderful in my whole life. Okay, alright, so, yeah, what are we doing next? Are we gonna,
Well,
work on?
I don't know.
We also have to go over to Amber's camper. She untied the tarp today, and we have to go over there and move her wood inside, and we have to try to get the pop out that way when it's raining. Maybe we can get some work done inside the camper. Right. It's going to be really hard to move around in there with tools and sawhorses and 4x8 sheets of wood. And
right. But we're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, we're going to try it and see.
Because we don't really just want to stand around for the whole time that it's rainy days.
Yeah. Depends on how much Willow lets you get done. Because she has been a nursing machine lately. Mm-hmm. She's just wanted to stay hooked up all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she thinks it's, just open tap.
Yeah.
It's open bar around here.
It's all day buffet. 24 hours a day. Anywho, alrighty. We got other things to do, so we might come back to this in just a minute and do some rocks around it, but we might need to go...
Probably collect more rocks.
Yeah,
I don't think that little bit that is right there is going to be enough to go around this.
Yeah. Well, let's turn this off for a second and move on. Alright, so we got Amber's popped out. We were able to figure it out. And then we rewrapped it with the tarp. We got it all tied down nice and tight, and we got the plywood or the particle board that was stacked up on the back of it. We took it off back there, and we're going to have the boys move it inside for us. Now, Amber and I are working on collecting rocks to build the flower beds. We need big rocks and small rocks for this, so we're collecting them all.
I'm getting the big one.
Out in the fields under the big sky, everybody's laughing, you can hear our sigh. Daddy's got a hammer, Mama's holding a claim. Dreams built with love, ain't no 2 days the same. We're hand in hand, even when we're sore. Together we'll rise, we'll always want more. We're building our dreams with some grin and smile. Every joke and laughter makes it all worthwhile.
This is when we ask the question, is she working or, right? Are you hardly working or working hard? You guys get to watch Jen's bun move in the wind here. Honestly, I'd get there quicker walking, but...
Yeah. I don't want to throw you off the mat.
Right there.
And then this brown one, too.
Right? That little brown one. Too far at least.
Start like these ones where I don't have to bend over to pick them up. Should I put the bucket closer to the ground? For some of these?
Almost knocked myself over.
Yeah. That was heavy. We're gonna knock our friends off the hood up there.
Yeah, we are. You're gonna go for a ride.
A tumble.
Hope you guys had a nice spring. See you next fall.
Yeah.
Wake up, let the sunrise, smell that morning dew. Out here in the hills, there's always work to do. With calloused hands and steady hearts, we build it day by day. A simple life, a good life, it's the only way. With the wind at our back and the sky so...
Hopefully I don't end up running my phone over. Yeah, that was tough. Look, y'all are driving with one hand. Look, no hand. I'm holding the tripod with one hand. I have my backed up so it didn't fall off the hood. Look. Did you see that? I know it's gonna be a really fun ride, going super fast. You can even see me almost now. They saw me. Don't try this at home, folks. We are not professionals. No. Shoot, I think I'm going slow enough. The camera will stay there. Right? As long as I don't hit any bumps. Hey, we're back in the shade. No, I'm not dancing just like that, Caitlin. We almost lost y'all, but I saved you.
Out here the nights get cold and the days are hard, but they feed my soul. No power lines, no city streets, just a piece of land and 2 bare feet. Every sunrise tells me why I fight so hard for this simple life. It's the grit that keeps me going through the storms and rivers flowing. With dirt-stained hands and a heart on fire, I build my world reaching higher. No easy road, no paved way shown, just the grit that keeps me going. Stacking wood and breaking ground, turning raw earth into a homestead town. Every blister's just a badge I wear, proof of the dreams I'm building here. I hear the wind when it calls my name, reminds me why I play this game. It's the grit that keeps me going through the storms and rivers flow. With dirt-stained hands and a heart on fire, I build my world reaching higher. No easy road, no paved way shown, just the grit that keeps me going. When the wolves howl and the rain pours down, I find my strength on this sacred ground. Through blood, sweat, and every tear, I'll keep on fighting year after year. It's the grit that keeps me going through the storms and rivers flow. With dirt-stained hands and a heart on fire, I build my world reaching higher. Just the grit that keeps me going. So here's to the ones who dare to dream, living a life carved out of the stream. It's grit that keeps me going strong. Out here's where my soul belongs.
Alright, I'm going to call it quits before it gets dark. I still have some more work to do out here, but I don't want to try to be recording in the dark, so I just wanted to show you guys. Wiley roughed all this up all the way back to there, that way. It's focusing on my finger instead. Anyway, so we planted clover all out here, and then Amber and I built these beds, these flower beds today. I think they turned out really neat with native rock that we found. Now I just need to find goat resistant flowers to plant out here because I don't want the goats to eat it, and apparently they don't like things that taste or smell really strong. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We love y'all, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye!